Hollywood actor John Leguizamo had said some absolutely insane things over the past few years, and he's also one of these actors who is suffering greatly from TDS, which is not much of a surprise there. That is pretty much par for the course with Hollywood these days, but today, he decides to take all of that to a whole new level in this insane video that we're going to be checking out here today, which then brought the wrath, an insane level of backlash on his head, especially coming from Latin Americans who are going to be voting for Trump. And in this video today, okay, I cannot believe some of the things that he says here. It is literally some of the dumbest things I've heard a Hollywood celebrity say in a very long time. He goes after Trump. He goes after Trump supporting Latin Americans. It is absolutely wild stuff. So let's go ahead and check out the video and we will go from there.
Kamala Harris is polling at around 55% for the Latino vote. Joe Biden polled 61%.
But Trump is low. But Trump is nowhere near those numbers.
Cope! That is John Leguizamo coping right there. That's what that is.
Well, Trump's in the...
Trump is at 35%.
I thought he was in the 40s.
Kamala's still doing way better.
But Kamala is still doing way better. The fact is that this has never happened with a Republican candidate in the history of the country. This is bad news for your candidate.
And you just got to be more aggressive. You got to court us. We're not going to be there waiting for you. You got to come to us and give us what we need. You got to have Latin consultants. You have to have Latin experts. You have to talk about our issues. You have to come into our communities. You got to have people that look.
You got to pander to us. You have to pander. This is not how the majority of Latin Americans feel. John Leguizamo is obviously coming at all of this with a very liberal, socialist type of mindset, and it's just not the American way. It's just not.
You got to have Bad Bunny on one side and America Ferrera on the other.
You mentioned Bad Bunny there. Is that something that you think would really make a difference?
I think for the young folk, definitely. I mean, Bad Bunny's the biggest artist in the world.
Bad Bunny is the biggest artist in the world? I have never heard of this Bad Bunny in my entire life. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever heard of Bad Bunny? Is he really or she? I don't even know. Is Bad Bunny the biggest artist in the world? If they are, I've never heard of them before. What? What is John Leguizamo even talking about, bro? This guy does not have any clue whatsoever what he is talking about. And the fact that they go to him and ask him for political advice and political input just blows my mind. How can you ask this guy who has no idea what he's talking about whatsoever for anything? It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
And really huge in the Latin community. So he would get some young folk out there for it. And you know,
Donald Trump, I saw a poll over the weekend. He is going up in terms of, you know, courting
Arizona. Yeah.
So he's going upward,
trending up. Yeah.
So is it inflation? What is it that is driving people toward him and, I guess, by definition, away from Kamala Harris?
Latino people are not a monolith, you know, we're just not.
No group is,
right? So religious Latinos.
Yeah, you sure get pissed off when they vote for Trump, don't you? You sure get pissed off when Latinos do not support your candidate, your woke Democrat leftist candidate. You get very triggered by that, don't you, John?
You know, they're anti-abortion and homophobic, and so gosh. Yeah. I mean, you might get them because the thing that Latinos care most about is jobs and housing.
Those conservative Latinos, they're just the worst. You know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people, even in the Latino communities, who are sick and tired of the way that the country is going, especially with the economy and with the housing market and the potential of more wars and all that type of stuff, and they just don't want to have anything to do with that, okay? Let me know if you're going to be voting for Trump by hitting the like button, and if you're going to be voting for Kamala, hit the dislike button. Let's see how those numbers are looking. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.